Hey guys, Fred and Sheila McCoy, Hatfield McCoy Museum, Liberty, Kentucky. Houston, FredMcCoy.com. Sheila's behind the camera.
Hi guys, hope you're having a great morning.
I was just looking at the distance that she gets from me. So sometimes when I'm talking loud, it's not, well, naturally I talk loud.
Yeah.
Besides that, but sometimes she gets so far away from me that I feel that I have to talk loud in order for her to catch me on the camera, I believe. So irrelevant, I'm making
It's all
excuses.
good.
Guys, I'm gonna hold something up to the camera.
Okay.
And
what are you doing?
this is off Facebook that I posted years and years and years ago. You can pause it and read it there.
Okay.
I did make a correction to it last night down there where you see $1,000. That used to say $500. It used to say 500, but I raised it to 1,000, or we have.
Okay.
While I was on there looking at somebody had sent us an email to go look at a Hatfield McCoy Facebook page where someone had reposted a paper. We did a video on it. Maybe before this video, maybe after this video, but it was on West Virginia history. People made some comments about how the feud started and so forth. We did a video on it, but while I was there looking at that, I run across this, and somebody on there asked, what kind of lapel pin is that Devil Anse is wearing?
Yeah.
What kind of lapel pin is that Devil Anse is wearing?
Okay.
And you can pause that video and go back and read that post I made. That was from 2016, at least from 2016. And I made it several times a year. And but I'm going to go over it real fast.
Okay.
I retired after 40 years as a police officer, detective, and police chief. You can just show other things.
Yeah. You go ahead. I'm just looking
And
around.
not to brag, but I have solved some pretty good cases over those 40 years. Sheila and I, along with family members, own the largest collection of Hatfield McCoy artifacts, memorabilia in the world. I said all that to say we have been searching for this lapel pin or its identity for the last 35 years.
Okay.
Now, this fella posted wanting to know what it is, and that's a good question.
Yeah.
Great question. What is that? Now, if you'll continue to read that letter we posted, during those 35 plus years, we have looked at over a million pins and badges for nothing, but nothing have we found.
Right.
The man wearing it in the photo is Devil Anse Hatfield, the leader of the Hatfields during the Hatfield-McCoy feud.
Okay.
We have checked Civil War pins, Oddfella pins,
Yeah.
Order of Red Man pins, Masons, Lions, Woodman pins, and just about every other group and fraternity that there is. Every secret society to ever exist, including the Ku Klux Klan, which Devil Anse and Cap, his son, were confirmed members of. They were actually charged with Klanning. We're going to do a video on that eventually.
Okay.
But nothing like this pin has ever been found. We have searched eBay. What is that? Etsy? E-T-S-Y, Etsy or something.
Itsy.
Etsy.
Or something.
Yeah, but anyway, they got all kinds of collectibles and things on there they
Etsy.
sell, and hundreds of other internet sites attempting to identify this lapel pin with no success. This photo was taken before Devil Anse's death in 1921. Okay, all you CSI detectives out there, let's see if you can find it, as we have exhausted our means. Now, we started posting this in at least 2016. There was one date, 2016. I would say that it's farther back than that, but at least 2016, and we posted it all over. Posted it on yard sales, posted it on any antique sites or souvenir sites, anywhere where somebody might know them. $5,000 reward for the original pin that Devil Anse is wearing in the photo with confirmed confirmation and authenticity, or $1,000 for identification of the pin and one of the same era like the one he's wearing. No reproductions.
Yeah.
Sorry you had to listen to me read.
That's okay.
I'm going to explain to you in plain English. Devil Anse Hatfield has on his lapel a pin
Right.
that has never been identified.
Yeah.
Hey guys, somebody's got to be able, you talk about a mystery. This is as big a mystery as the silent movie that Devil Ants did with those 4 or 5 little McCoys standing there, or they're smaller than Devil Ants, so they're smaller than 5'6", because he's 5'6", so they had to get people smaller than him. I saw that picture while I was on there looking around. Yeah, and they got it was this silent movie, and Devil Ants was standing beside these guys, and they had these little short guys, which we're not hard to find. There's a bunch of us out here, but trying to make Devil Ants look smaller. Them guys must have been 5'3" and 5'4". Either way, I saw that while I was on that side.
Yeah.
Here's what we're wondering about. This is history. This is the diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
It's like the silent movie that has up and vanished, up and disappeared. We got to find this. We may not find this one. Can we find one like it? If you can find one like it, the same age, the same age as this one, we'll give you $1,000 for it and identify what it was, just so we can put it in the museum. $1,000 if you can identify it with proof. Now, I'm not saying come in here and show us something you made in your garage and say, hey, this is a so-and-so. No, guys, we're a little bit harder than that. So, but if you find the real one, if you find the one that Devil Ants has got on here and there's authenticity where it's proven that somebody's had custody of that throughout the years, like a lot of the items that we've got, with the chain of custody to them, then it's worth $5,000 to us. $5,000 for that pin right there. It's, I hope we have to pay it. I wish before I ever die, I would love to find it. I have had people, there's researchers, there's historians. We've got a historian here in
Lincoln,
Lincoln County, David Gamble. It's one of the Civil War historians and knowledgeable on so much history. He's a history buff, and he has looked and researched. He's gave me all kinds of leads to go on with Oddfellows, with some of these people that I just named, these groups.
Yeah.
And we went to every group that people's given us and went to their pins, their secret societies, any pins, Masons, anybody that we could find. And if you'll go to eBay and punch in lapel pins, you'll see there's millions of them. And we have sat on that computer hour after hour, well, on 2 computers, we're side by side.
Etsy,
And we both sat there and tried to find, there's a couple similar, but nothing to match it. And it's very interesting. So here's your puzzle. I hope you can solve it. We would like to pay somebody $5,000 for it. Or we'd like to pay somebody $1,000 just to tell us what it is and give us one of the same time period. It would be old. I mean, that's before he died. He died in 1921. He's an old man there, so that's somewhere between, which Devil Ants like me, he just naturally Devil Ants looked old when he was 25, so just the way it is. But if you can find it, be glad to hear from you. 606-669-0364. I usually don't answer the phone, but when it goes to voicemail, if you'll leave me a message, I'll call you back, or you can call it and then save it and text me. Text messages, I look at, you see, I usually got my phone with me. So when I don't answer, I'm not being rude. I'm either busy, or even if I'm not busy, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't answer. It's either telemarketers or I want to make sure it's somebody I want to talk to. No need in getting all upset at my age over nonsense. That's why we don't have our comments cut on. They don't even arguing over nonsense stuff. If you can prove us wrong on something, send it to us, text, email, messenger, and we'll correct it. Thank you, guys. It's Fred and Sheila McCoy.
Hi, guys. Hope you're having a great morning. Please like, subscribe, and share. And we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Thank you all.